Hello and welcome to Monday Makers with the Southworth Library. So if you picked up your teen bag already for summer reading, you should have had in there a rock, some paintbrushes, and some paints. And that's what you need to get started for our story rocks today, our story stones. All through Monday Makers, before noon on Monday for the next 6 weeks, we're going to have projects that we can work along together and the parts of which are in your bag. Next week we'll be doing origami. After that we'll be doing some book journaling and pop-up cards, embroidered bookmarks, and some embroidery. So all those things you have in your bag. And if you don't have one already, call the library. We'll make one for you. Alright, so besides the rock and the brushes and the paints, you're going to need a clean surface to work on. You might want to put some newspaper down. You might want a jar of water, a paper towel to clean your brush, maybe a little container to mix your paints. So I'll let you pause the video while you get all of your materials together and then we'll get started. So, since this is crafting with the library, you know there's going to be some books. And at the library we have a few books, probably there's even more, but these are two that I picked out about painting rocks, and they give you all kinds of other ideas and things that you can do. And we can get as fancy or as plain as we want with these rocks. The idea is that we're going to be able to use these to tell stories, because the theme of our summer reading for this year for everybody is reimagine your story. And one way that we can tell stories is by having rocks give us kind of some clues or some prompts to make our story. So on your rock, you can think about what your idea might be. What's just like a piece of the story? It could be a character, it could be a place, it could be a thing. You can even put words on it. I think the simpler the better. And then what you can do after you paint your stone, you can swap with another friend or find some. We're going to have some of these rocks outside the library, so when you come to the library you can take a look for them. You can paint more stones. Put them in your front yard and see what happens. Alright, let's get started. So you could use a pencil to draw your design first to give you an idea of how it's going to work together. And you may notice that you only have 3 colors here. And you may want to do some mixing. So you can either use the cap of your paints, or you can use another container. So I'm going to make a little green by mixing my blue and my yellow. And now I'm going to paint my rock. Some people use a base color. You can paint the whole rock one color, whether it's white or something else. It's up to you. Another option that you have is after you're done, you can do another coat. And you could also cover it maybe with clear nail polish or Mod Podge. That will give it a little more longevity if you're going to have it outside in the elements. And I'd love if you took a picture of your rock and sent it to us at the library. So I'm just painting 3 trees here, nothing fancy. But you can think about this could be a setting, it could be a forest where people or our characters are going to meet. The story could be about the trees themselves and what those trees are up to. Maybe another stone could have a bird on it that's going to come and look for a place to make a nest. That's Josephine. Josephine, what are you painting over there?
I don't know. Didn't you say you were going to paint fireplace? I'm drawing like a row of bushes and like little pots with
And the fun thing about story stones, you can do this by yourself. You can do it with other members of your family. You can do it with some friends at a distant picnic table. I wish we could be doing it at the library, but not yet. So this is step 1, is painting your rock. And then after that, we'll be telling our stories. You can find us on the library website, southworthlibrary.org, or you can send an email to southworthlibrary@gmail.com. We're going to have this posted on our YouTube channel, so you can put comments there. All kinds of options. But the important thing is to get painting and start telling some stories. All right, I hope you all have a great day, and I look forward to next week's Monday Makers. Have your origami paper ready.